chat for those, but I don't have the big boy chat open for the watch along shows. But the gaming streams, I always have the big chat open for those.
Right. Yeah, I keep them both open. I keep the activity feed open every time, because that is important. People follow us and sub to us and want to cheer us on, and we're like, hey, thanks for that. Gotta be cordial and gotta be nice to them.
Give me money.
That's right. We appreciate the money.
Be like my pal Shaboga.
Did Toronto 7/8 not give
No, he's a liar.
Liar. Can't believe it. Calling him out right here. It's bullshit. I'm gonna try and wake myself up here. I woke up around noon. I went to bed around 8. So here we are.
See, Joel? What up, Baseball's Best?
Yo.
Like I told you, if you don't sleep, you don't have to wake up.
You suck. It's not what you told me at all.
If you don't sleep, you don't have to wake up.
I feel like that also could be equated to death, but, you know.
Is it?
If you don't sleep, you don't have to wake up?
Yeah, but I'm not. Am I dying?
I don't know. We're all slowly dying.
Life sucks, then you die.
And then you die.
What a quote.
And you always have to add in the raspiness.
Yeah, you've got to. Really got to.
You think he's gonna? I hope he uses that line on Austin Theory.
He's using some lines on Austin Theory. Just fuck friends.
Yep.
I release people for fun. Like,
Mm-hmm. It's like a warm holiday meal, he says.
Yeah, he's saying some shit.
I mean, I just think he's leaning into the reports that he's a senile old man. He's like, they want senile old man. I'll go senile old man.
He's doing a good job.
He's doing a wonderful job.
He's doing a good job.
Oh God.
Certainly doing a good job. What up, JJ?
Hey, JJ, how you doing?
JJ, you're gonna see me 3 times. I'm gonna be on the watch along tonight. Hopefully, maybe. No,
yeah, the watch along last night ended up being a lot of fun, despite the card being kind of dog shit. I mean, the last 3 matches were good.
The card's gonna suck again tonight. Like,
I'm looking forward to more stuff tonight, I think.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know.
Like, I agree with you when we were talking last night that like the hardest thing about New Japan main events is that they are New Japan main events, and they're going to go forever and ever and ever. And the tropes are obvious, are not obvious. The tropes are similar, so that kind of takes away from it. But overall, when you just kind of hang out, watch it with friends, and it's inconsequential, it's nice. What's going on, Hannah? How you doing?
That's Queen's Court. I do not know a Hannah.
Cher Delaware.
It is Queen's Court. All right, so I'm looking at the card for tonight. The main event. Like, that's cool. It'll be good. Like, yeah, you just said about the main event. That's fine. Tanahashi Kenta. I am looking for that. Anything with the Tanahashi, yeah. I'm all about.
Yeah.
Naito Cobb, sure. Sonata Okan, don't give a fuck. The never open weight 6-man, don't give a fuck. The King of Pro Wrestling thing. I had to pause for the Sting.
It's Sting!
Because Hannah has gifted a sub to John Joe Robb. John Joe Robb, if you're in the chat, make sure you thank Hannah, or Queen's Court, whatever her name is. Not Hannah.
Is that person's name John Joe Robb?
Or
is the account run by 3 people named John, Joe, and or Rob?
Pops me, though. It's pretty tremendous. The King of Pro Wrestling 4-way.
Sure. That's gonna be fucking funny. Come on.
Yeah, it's fine. I like Yano. I like Suzuki. Cass will tell some Chase Owens stories.
Exactly.
The start of match, that'd be fun. Like that. It's cool that match is like on the main card and not a dark match. That's cool.
I think someone, when I was reading like a Wrestle Kingdom primer on Reddit, someone was just like, this is a money match. Literally, it is on the card because they threw a lot of money at it. Yeah. It has no bearing towards anything.
And like the IWGP Junior Tag Title match, like, I think it'd be fine. I like these guys. It's just these belts, man. They're just so meaningless. I just can't pretend to care about them.
I hear that if you hang around New Japan long enough, they'll give you a belt.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's fine. Like, it's gonna be the same thing for me as it was last night. Is like, I will be around. I'll be covering the show. I'll probably listen to podcasts that I would like to listen to, so I can schedule stories for the morning. Since I might get like an hour of sleep, and then by the time the main event rolls around, if I finish everything that I want to finish, I will jump on the watch along. So I will be there the whole time, kind of like I was last night. Shingo and Okada was good. Like, if you like New Japan main events, it was a New Japan main event.
Yeah, it was good.
Josh!
Bam, 5 months.
All right, Joel, do you remember how much I was kicking the shit out of you in this show?
I can't remember shit.
You're in Newark, New Jersey. Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah. Site of tomorrow night's Dynamite on TBS debut.
It is. You gonna book an hour-long main event?
Yes, I absolutely am.
Okay. Go for it, Joel. You're up.
I see Shut Up 4 saying I fell asleep sometime after the 6-man. Yeah,
so you missed like all the good shit. I mean, there wasn't like, but you missed Shibata. Shibata was the best thing on the show.
Yeah. This is your roster. I want my roster.
Yeah, get your shitty roster up. Look at that, Bobber Lashley.
Bobby Lashley, #1 contender.
Hey, you wanna? Oh, Triple H is unsatisfied. Joel Pearl. Can I steal him?
What's going on with you?
Loss after loss really hurts one's morale. How about a little GM intervention? Dude, he's lost 5 straight.
Wow.
He's 3-6.
That's awesome. Trish is content. The rest, everyone's pretty happy here, except
Triple H is like, you gotta book me stronger, brother.
Let's go back. My champs are... All right, Cena, Kennedy, Henry, Umaga, and Melina.
You're tag team champion.
That's come on. That is a tag champ to end all tag champs right there.
Wait. It's showtime.
Come on.
It's showtime.
Come on.
Josh gifted the sub to Shut Up 4. He felt bad that he missed Shibata. Shut Up 4, I know you're in the chat. Make sure to say thank you to Josh.
Woo. Ron Patel, no, we are not in lockdown yet. It starts on Wednesday, technically.
Remember when the Usos were like, locked down, and they had that fucking graphic pop up on the screen?
Oh man, I don't have it. I've since deleted it. But I actually did the same stupid gimmick during one of our watch-alongs where I had like a green screen, but I didn't do it as a slam the door. I did it as like a really slow, like moving jail cell closing. People were like, "This is so fucking obnoxious." I'm like, yeah.
Baseball Bus says you see the Jaguars fans are dressing as Robert O'Neill, and Tony Khan is going to be there himself. Yeah, I saw that. I tagged O'Neill in it and Tom, because Tom always pops me when he calls O'Neill a clown. I mean, look, a stadium full of clowns be tremendous. It's not gonna accomplish shit, but like, it's funny.
I mean, Shoot also made the reference, and then O'Neill just went after Shoot.
Yeah, because I think I was the first one to mention it, because I checked Tom's timeline, because like if anybody's gonna do it, it's him. So I checked his timeline to make sure I wasn't like, I didn't miss it or anything. And so once I didn't see it on his timeline, I was like, well, nobody else probably did it. So I did it, and then I saw Shoot do it, and then O'Neill was like, good job making the same joke everyone else has made.
Oh god, I'm not surprised.
Steven Jensen might join us, by the way. I told him, since we're not doing a show today, the I Don't Know Man show is just not doing a show.
That'd be tremendous.
I'm gonna sleep after this. If you guys, you can't do that, Joel.
Is it because I have fucking? It's because of Triple H.
You guys.
Oh no, I can't. What is this?
I don't know if you can do like a handicap match. I don't know. Weird.
Oh, I guess not because it's a W. Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Fine, we won't do a handicap match.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'll just like put the stream on at 6:05, and you guys can just like watch an empty chair because I'm in bed sleeping.
Chair stream. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
What a thing that would be. Let me message the Steven Jensen and say, hey pal, how are you?
It's showtime.
Josh with another gifted sub.
My God, Josh, thank you. You're the best.
It's showtime.
Appreciate you, pal.
It's showtime.
That was a bottle that just fell. Okay.
It's Baseball's best. Make sure you say thank you to Josh. Josh is a good man. Gifted the subs. There we go. Baseball's best, a good man as well. Saying that thank you. Drew says, what did Drew say? Drew says, if I didn't have to cover someone at work, I would have helped you out, Jeremy. Damn the run. Oh, with the show today, Drew, it legitimately has nothing to do with a lack of help and everything to do with I don't want to do it because I'm very tired. Yeah, trust me. I know JJ reached out to people, and I appreciate that, to like try to figure something out. I have plenty of pals who I can message on a whim and be like, hey, like, do you want to like do a show? I don't know what we're talking about. We're just gonna banter for like an hour or so, and they will probably do it because they seem to like me for some reason. It's rarely, anytime like I don't do a show, it is rarely, hey, I don't have anybody to help me, I don't have anybody to do a show, and it is 99% of the time I don't want to do a show because I have something else to do or I'm exhausted.
Makes sense.
That is basically what it is. Make Bob do a solo show. Jesus Christ, could you imagine?
Could you imagine that?
It'd be such a short show.
I would love to see that.
But I appreciate you, Drew, and I know you're willing to help out with some stuff, and I appreciate you. That's why when I did sort of that schedule thing and I said like I don't know, man, it was legit. I did not know because I was not going to just put something out there and be like, hey, yeah, we're definitely going to do something, and it was just I don't want to commit to anything and then leave people disappointed. I'd rather just say I don't know, and that way I could use the legitimate excuse of I have slept for 2.5 hours since 6 a.m. yesterday, and I'm going to try to sleep for about 2 hours after this stream before NXT.
That makes sense.
Bob and Alex.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Oh my God. We're gonna have O'Neal and SP3 on the distraction on Thursday. SP3 is co-hosting with me.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, I love SP3.
Always love it. Yeah, love me some SP3.
He's great. He is great.
Mm-hmm. Just building this card.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, is there a Raising Cane's where you guys live? Anybody heard of this?
Heard of? I've never been to a Raising Cane's. Oh, Jake Alice is All Elite? Is that original? Is that official?
Oh, it is. Okay.
Good for him. Hashtag breaking news or whatever.
Yes,
like that's the whole hashtag. Hashtag breaking news or whatever.
The old Tony Khan has tweeted
He's logged
something. On. Good for Jake Atlas after he seemed down on everything after that ROH match.
Oh yeah.
Good shouts. JJ pretty much broke that news in here. I saw JJ's post before I saw Tony Khan's, so JJ gets the scoop on that one.
Do you give him a byline?
I could if I could I would. I try to get people different. I've tried to get O'Neal a byline. I legitimately got Cher a byline. Like I asked Sean to add that. So I legitimately did get her one. I've asked Sean to add O'Neal for a byline, but he would not do that for me. I don't know if he would add JJ or not.
What a coward.
Yeah. Atlas, who'd he beat last night?
Serpentico, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he said, congrats on winning your tryout match.
Where are you? Where are you?
Monday's episode of AEW Dark Elevation. Can't spell. Congratulations on tweeted Atlas. Congratulations on winning his tryout match and said he would see him in Newark on Wednesday for AEW Dynamite. I don't know if that means he's wrestling or not.
No, he's just gonna hang out with Andrade in the back. He's gonna become Andrade's new handler.
Sure, why not, right?
Gotta do something. Oh my God, who the fuck? I'm drawing a blank over something I was just changing. Is it? I think it was Lashley. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Jake Atlas. Atlas. You are Jake.
At last.
Oh my God, I'm so.
You're delirious, my friend.
Yeah, I kind of am.
I think you're up next. I just confirmed my card.
All right, hold on. I gotta do this Jake Atlas post.
Yes, let's do Jake something versus Jake at last. that's it. Baseball's best. Yeah, he's gonna hang out in the front row. Him and what's his face? They're gonna become best friends. Tony Nese and Jake Atlas are gonna hang out in the front row and become a new tag team. Call them the front row boys.
The match was taped on. When was it?
The night before last week.
December 29th.
There you go.
No, wait.
Yeah, it was the night before last week's Dynamite.
December 28th.
When was Dynamite?
December 28th. I wrote the story
28.
A day later. I need to find AEW Twitter. I need to find the Jake Atlas highlight package on the AEW Twitter. Did you put your show together?
Yeah, I'm ready. I told you.
Oh. All right, hold on. I'm almost done. All right, here.
I'm looking at the quote tweets from the
Oh boy.
from TK.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with like this is a PR stunt type of thing.
So far there's only really one who's dumped that. It's a lot of positivity. I appreciate it.
That's
People
good.
excited for Jake Atlas. One person's like, I'm scratching my head like WTF, and I just want to be like, buddy, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Look, I hope that.
I just want to see wrestlers succeed. I want to see
Yeah.
good wrestlers succeed.
Yeah, I like Jake Atlas. He's good and seems like a nice guy. And you know, it's not his fault. His signing is being announced right now with everything going on.
Shitstorm.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're here for the good people to get the good things. Yeah, baseball's best saying. Phil Lindsay says, "Support the wrestlers, not the company." I can get behind that statement. That's how I live it. When I can go to an indie show, the money doesn't go to the company. The money goes to the wrestler for their merch. I approach the motherfucker. I give them a $20 or whatever they're charging, and I say, "Thank you." Unfortunately, RJ City has seen that way too many times for me. Oh, that t-shirt. It's a good shirt though.
I'm almost done. I'm sorry, guys.
So I'm catching up on my old band is trying to do something that I don't think is physically possible. So this is going to be fun to watch.
You're gonna try to do a one-man band without you, Joel Pearl?
That's right. That's right. No, I think they're trying to remaster the albums that they did way before any of them joined, and they. So let me give you the history. I'm not going to name the band, but a band that I was with.
Rat.
Yeah, that's right. Pre-pandemic, a band that I was with, they were about to do another album. The last one that they'd done was 2016. So this was now, let's go 2019, 2020. And I've since left that band once lockdown started, and they decided to get weird, and I was like, well, fuck this. Anyway, someone just, one of the members was just like, hey, does anybody know anything about masters and like repurposing them and blah, blah, blah. So I dug a little bit, and they're like, oh yeah, we want to try and like remaster them and retune them so that they're in the right key and all that, because there was apparently a lot of issues with that back in the day. So I will not be a part of that, and I am just laughing to see if they're actually going to put the money in to do that instead of the new album that they're supposed to be working on for the last 2 years. Woof.
Hi, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Did you just wake up, Sam?
All right, here we go. You booked your show?
Yeah, dude, I died hours ago.
Oh, hours ago.
Slow ass mother.
Does it suck?
Nah, it's pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay, O'Neal. Can I steal Triple H? He's very not happy with you.
You have your contract options.
Yeah, I know, but hold on. The thing is like...
I think he's one of my long-term customers.
Contract options. Oh, yeah. How much time does he have left? Because, like, I'm on your roster right now, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got 44 weeks.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
He's my long-term.
Yeah. Can't really do anything with that. Okay. Do you have anybody? You got some people at 5 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get to my roster. Edge. Do you want Edge? Can we work out a trade?
Yeah, probably. But let's book
Why
the show
are so
first.
many people unhappy? These guys are winning.
Yeah, man. I wish I could tell you why some of your people are unhappy. God, I wonder what it's like.
It's been a while since I've had a shot at some WWE gold. How about a title match soon? Look, dipshit Edge, I'm trying to book you into a title program, but you keep losing, and I can't. You're not a contender. So
maybe if you start putting them in opportunities to actually win matches.
What do you mean? I keep giving them fucking handicap matches and stuff.
Yeah, how's that working out?
I'm gonna give him like a U.S. title thing. What's Foley match? Loss after loss. Well, he won his last match, I thought. No, he's lost 5 straight.
No, he lost real bad to Great Khali.
Oh, that's right. Khali squashed the shit out of him.
Great match, too.
Yeah, he did squash him. What's Ray mad about? He's a tag team champ.
Wait, what was he angry about?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he lost. That can change like in a week of programming.
Yeah, I hope
wrestlers are fickle.
They are. And I got a lot of guys on 5-week deals. All right, we gotta start locking some guys down here. Kurt Angle. We got good money here. We're gonna go Angle for 3 months. I forgot I signed a lot of guys on like short-term deals and stuff. Probably would help to get Van Dam locked down for a 3-month deal.
Lockdown. We're not doing Edge for Triple H. That sounds awful.
Why not?
No.
I don't even like that trade.
Yeah. Nobody wins.
Yeah, nobody does win that. That's just like, let's just swap some dudes here. All right, let's try to work a little bit more cash. Let me see who you have. Who can I get for Edge? So Edge is let me look at his popularity. His popularity is an 80 and rising, and his overall is a 90. He's over, so like 80 is a good popularity, man. He'd probably be the most over guy in your roster. Look at, he'd be the fourth most over guy in your roster.
Yeah, of course he is.
You don't really have anybody that I want outside of like John Cena, and I know you're not gonna trade me Edge for John Cena.
Nah. Justine asking if I went to bed last night. I did. Fell asleep around 8 in the morning. I got up around noon. It's currently 3:30. So yeah,
Joel
I'm getting there.
slept like a bitch.
I slept.
Real
I wouldn't say
men
like
have
a
not
bitch.
slept.
Whatever, pal.
Edge is over, brother. He'd come into your roster and be amazing. Your roster
Probably.
sucks.
My roster's fine.
All right, let me. What am I doing? Rivalries. I need to book some rivalries. All right, so we still got that going. That's such a long rivalry. That one needs to probably end. Oh, I think that one's pretty over next week, so that's fine. Okay, cool. That one's ending. I think I gotta like book that shit again. Book that shit again. That one's fine. Okay. Let's just try to wrap up these rivalries that we have, and I think I'll be okay. So I need to book Booker and Carlito again, Foley and Kali again, and this dumb match again. And then I gotta book something with Angle and Edge and something with Batista. Okay, we're fine. We're good. All right, I know what I'm doing. This show, we just kicked the shit out of you with the pay-per-view. We're gonna have a come down on the pay-per-view a little bit after the first show after the pay-per-view. It's gonna be a little bit of a come down. Be fine. All right. Yeah. Fuck Velocity. All right. Here we go. The main event of the evening for the tag team championships is going to be a tag team matchup, and it's going to be tag team match. Is it a ladder match and cage match, or is it a cage match? Tornado tag cage match. Hopefully these guys aren't like too banged up after this pay-per-view. But we're going to do the Raymond Mysterio and Rob Van Dam. Oh fuck no, I can't do this shit. We're gonna do a normal tag team match. Tag team match, tornado tag, at the very least. No tags.
Tag up.
No tagging. No tagging. Batista, because my dudes are hurt, man. Like, I did a cell match, and even though that match was a 2-minute squash, they're still banged up.
Of course.
That's Van Dam. And where's Raymond Mysterio at? There we go, Raymond. Okay, there we go. Tremendous match right here.
Jeremy, I want to get us to 5,000 followers on this channel.
By when? The end of the year?
I think by end of the year is more than viable.
Okay.
Let's do that. I also think if we can get partner, the second we get partner, I would do a 12-hour stream.
We're gonna do a 24-hour charity stream at some point this year. I don't care if we get partner.
So that's fair. I said 24-hour for charity with partner, but I would do it regardless with the pals.
Yeah.
Jazzy
Hello.
Jam, thank you for the
Fightful Faithful.
Thanks, Jazzy. Yeah, we're 100% gonna do a 24-hour charity stream at some point this year. I kind of mentioned on the watch along last night. I don't know when. Certainly not this week. This week might be the week to do it because I don't feel like I'm gonna sleep in the next 24 hours.
Yeah, we'll do tonight into the tomorrow.
Yeah. But we're gonna do it at some point. We just gotta figure things out. But it'll be good. We'll get there. I got a lot of fun ideas for this year that I'd like to follow through on. Unfortunately, this week it's hell, and so
this is a write-off week.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to like implement other things that I would like to do. I'm just trying to get through this week and then regroup. All right.
That's fine. We have enough stuff going on here on this channel between watch-alongs last night, tonight, and Saturday, plus what you and I do, plus what Jensen and I do. So we're covered. It's going to be like when we start to see a little more visibility.
Yeah.
That's when we'll have the time to sit down and make a plan. Sam's asking how I liked Shibata and Narita. It was good. It was fine. It was a fun, emotional match for Shibata. And most of us sat there the whole time being like, which one is which? Because they both dressed and looked exactly the same.
Why can't you tell the difference between
I could tell the difference between them. Shibata wore kick pads and he had the Japanese flag on his tights.
Okay. So why
it was
are you
everyone else in the thing. I'm not complaining. I'm just drawing attention to the fact that a lot of people were confused as to who was Shibata and who was Narita.
Oh. All right. Okay. Edge and Kurt Angle. We're just going to run that back.
Hell yeah. Works for me.
Get some money. We got to do Booker and Carlito, Kali and Foley, that tag team match I mentioned, and I think that was it. Okay, this will be Booker and Carlito here. This for the U.S. title match. is going to be a First Blood. Booker and Carlito. There we go. All right, we got that. Match number 3. We're going to do Foley and Kali. This is going to be a bar brawl. Probably not good that like we're spending this money here.
Spend all of the money.
No. Yeah, we might actually run like 2 advertising promos.
It's fine. Fans love that.
Yeah.
They see it every week on Raw.
We got bills to pay. Oh, dude, Raw with their fucking entrance, commercial, entrance, backstage segment, commercial, entrance.
Isn't it wonderful? I was saying last night when the main started, it was like 10:25. I'm like, oh, here comes 15 minutes of commercials, backstagers, entrances,
So
and then we start.
insane.
Oh, it's so fucking ridiculous.
We're going to promote WWE merchandise. Okay, and then we're going to do a tag team match. Guys, this isn't a great show. I'm not going to lie to the people. I'm not going to pretend that I've booked the best show in the world here. We're kind of wrapping up a couple of storylines, and then we are, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're wrapping up some storylines. All right, who has not been booked for this show? We've got the Finlay, the Kid Cache, it's Psychosis, that's fine. Super Crazy, Matt Hardy. I don't think I have another name. Can I book like a 5-way? I can book like a 5-way, right? That's the thing.
I mean, you could.
No, I can book a 4-way. I can't book a 5-way. Well, somebody's off the card. Sucks.
Yeah, 44 minutes of wrestling on a 3-hour show. That's kind of expected.
Was that it?
It's Raw. Yeah, that's what Drew's saying.
Seems bad.
Yeah, I
Who's
saw
more?
the
52, 60, 62. Okay, there we go. All right.
Sam's bringing up Braun and Redbeard versus Bully and Enzo in a couple weeks. I think that's tremendous.
Yeah.
That's so fucking dumb.
I mean, bless all those guys. They're gonna get paid, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you hope so.
Now, Northeast Wrestling, they do like good shit. It seems like.
Oh, it's
people
NEW?
like them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, people seem to like them. All right, that's the show. I'm not super crazy about it, but I feel like you might actually win this week, Joel.
We'll see. I mean, listen, you could pull it out. Sometimes miracles happen.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a miracle. I've literally kicked the shit out of you every single week on this game. So let's not say it's a miracle if I win.
Listen, man, it's not a marathon; it's a sprint.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Have you already
I could have
confirmed
been
your
listening to
card?
music this whole time. Yeah.
All right, confirm match card, Joel Pearl. I don't even know what your. Okay, I gotta confirm my match card now.
Cena is on my roster, and he is a champion.
Okay, confirm match card. Okay. All right, Joel. Simulate your matches. Don't just simulate
Should I just
all.
simulate all?
I mean, you can do it however you want. Whatever. I don't think we're gonna watch anything on this first show anyway. Unless you want to watch one of these matches.
Too late. I've already done it.
Okay.
All right, Hardcore Holly's beating Lashley. That's a thing.
Sure.
I'm gonna drink a Coors Light.
Coors Light.
That's a Coors Light because Bud Light won't pay me nothing.
Thanks, JJ, for the bits. Happy or not happy anniversary of TNA going head to head with Raw 12 years ago today.
How'd that work out for him, JJ?
I think I have like a tweet thread, not a tweet thread, a Facebook thread about me going between that and Raw that night.
You would. Why is Shawn Michaels in your second match against JBL?
I don't know, but he got the win against JBL.
Bro!
Yo! Gifting them subs.
Drew has gifted subs to Rob Patel, Steven Jensen, Elijah Brody, Cyclops Better Logan, and BSlow1234. If any of y'all are in the chat, say thank you. Say thank you to Drew, a great man, the Drew Nicholas. Drew, thanks, buddy.
Hell
Hope
yeah.
you're
He's my
doing
buddy.
well. Sorry that seems like you got stuck with some work bullshit. I think work is stupid.
Yes.
We should all win the lottery and not have to work.
We can all just sit on Twitch all day and play video games. I think that's the plan. That's the play.
Yeah, I'm trying to win the lottery so like DP and I don't have to work, but
Jeremy, we have a new women's champion. Her name is Lita.
oh, cool, I guess.
Yeah, that's a thing. And Undertaker and Kane are the new World Tag Team Champions, defeating Ken Kennedy and Mark Henry.
Fucking hell.
That's a
Your
thing.
tag team title switches around like
hot
it's a New
potato.
Japan title, man.
Right.
Like,
Umaga retains over Shelton Benjamin for the Intercontinental Champion. He's being built strong, that Umaga.
yeah, that's good. Umaga rules.
Triple H is a WWE champion again.
There, he can
defeats
quit his bitching.
There we go. See, now he's happy.
Yeah, I hope he's still angry.
Could you imagine?
All right, here we go, everybody. I'm not thrilled with this show. I don't think it's going to do very well, but we will simulate. Matt Hardy has won this Fatal 4-Way that definitely means something and is going somewhere.
He's gonna be the Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, that's the blow off of this feud. I don't know what it accomplished, but it's there. The Great Khali's beat Mick Foley again.
Oh my God, no!
Poor fucking Foley. He's gonna continue to be very angry. That like, I'm giving you a backstage brawl, Nicholas Foley.
Can
Win
you book
something.
him in a cage match next to those two,
A cage match.
and we can watch it?
I don't know about all that. Feud's over. Carlito. I think he won the title. He might have won the title at the pay-per-view. Regardless, he's the champ. Whether he retained or he won, he's the champ.
Yep.
He is cool. Edge has beaten Kurt Angle. Edge is climbing up there. He might get the get that title that I was trying to position him for that he no longer can be positioned for because Kurt Angle lost the title. And Rob Van Dam and Rey Mysterio retained the tag team titles. Rob Van Dam maybe gets some revenge after getting his shit pushed in by Batista at the pay-per-view.
Sounds painful.
It's a fuck. What's that Denzel movie? Training Day.
JJ highlighting a message saying, "Do you remember the press conference for the TNA debut on
Hold
Mondays?"
on, let's see if Joel Pearl won. No, he still lost.
No, he's still.
My God.
How that much.
My God.
People really don't like Triple H as the new champion.
I mean, can't blame him. Honestly,
It's true.
Cannot blame him. Steven Jensen has DM'd me. Let's see if he's gonna come on the show. If
He's like,
not,
I'm too busy to hang out with you.
Steven Jensen says, "Tag me in. I'll hang for a few." Can you call Steven Jensen, Joel Pearl?
Yes, I can. Yeah, JJ was saying, Dixie Carter said Hulk Hogan is the rocket fuel that this company needed. Probably is that the rocket was pointing towards the ground.
Is this the beginning of the end? What's this about? You Raw?
I gotta guess.
Bobby Lashley can't buy a match. This marks his 5th in a row. He's biting off more than he can chew. There are only 2 options: train harder or retire.
He's got to go over to SmackDown or the TNA.
I'm gonna build Lashley as my champ, man. All right, let's
Steven
look
Jensen,
at...
how are you, pal?
Jensen!
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Let me put you on
Good,
screen.
man. How are you?
Doing good. Catching up on some of Wrestle Kingdom right now. Waiting for my brother's coming over.
Oh, hold on,
like,
Jensen.
a
Hold on.
couple,
You're echoing. Oh, okay, we're good now.
Good.
Yes, you're good.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Yeah. My brother's on the way over here in a minute. And hold on, do I have you? Hold on a second.
Steven Jensen, before you say anything else, say thank you, Drew.
Thank you, Drew.
There you go. Yes.
Perfect.
Thanks. He gifted you a sub on the channel.
Oh, thank you, Drew. Appreciate that, man. I'm trying to hear y'all better. I think my sound settings are screwed up.
It's a Windows 11 curse.
It is, dude. I swear to God. Ever since I did that update, it's been like... Can y'all say something real quick?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Why do you do the
I'm
Conrad
gonna turn off my
Thompson?
extra speaker.
Hey.
Oh wait, no,
Hey.
that was off.
Hey,
Ho,
it's Conrad
ho,
Thompson.
hey.
Okay, y'all can hear me and see me all right. Like,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
I can hear you good. Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm doing good. Just chilling, and my brother's coming over for like an early lunch dinner kind of thing here in a minute. So I was catching up on a little Wrestle Kingdom before he gets here and hanging out with y'all for a minute. So,
Dude, when you said that, I was like, I don't know what time of day it is at this point.
yeah, it's only like 4 o'clock or 3:45, but
but in my brain, it's like it's barely noon.
yeah. So did y'all stay up all night and watch like the whole thing?
Yeah, we're doing it again tonight for night 2. We did the watch along last night. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Good. Yeah, I saw it looked like there were some people in there. I literally like I forgot Wrestle Kingdom started last night, and I took a melatonin like to help fall asleep, and then it was like 1 in the morning, and I was like, oh yeah, Wrestle Kingdom starts in like an hour, and I want to watch the Rambo, and I was like bobbing for apples like until the Rambo started, and I watched that, saw like the entrances for Show and Yo, and then I was out. So like I missed pretty much everything. I have a pretty good grasp on I think most of like what happened, but I'm going back and watching like Shibata and watching the main event and like kind of some of the high spots of the the stuff people are talking about watching.
That's all anybody's talked about is Shibata in the main event. The rest of that show is just kind of there. Joel Pearl, book your shitty show. Jensen, you want me to share my screen with you so you can watch me kick the shit out of Joel Pearl in this game?
You should not have won that last match.
Yeah, I know. It was not a good show by me. Oh wait, go back and see let's see the star rating so I can see how badly I beat you on the last show. Look at that. Oh my god.
Wow.
4 3.5 star matches. I blew off a couple of feuds there, and then my main 2 feuds are pretty hot. What'd your shitty show do?
Hello. Fightful Faithful.
Yeah. Hey, you got to stop putting Shawn Michaels so low on the card. He's over. What is wrong with him? He's over.
He's overrated.
Wow.
Oh man!
Don't let Queen's Court hear you say that.
Good times had by some. All right, let's see. We're gonna bring some people. We're gonna bring in Snitsky. Hell yeah!
Oh my god, this man is down so bad. He is like Gene Snitsky is the answer.
that foot fetish. That's the stuff that'll get you bit donations on Twitch. So.
That's right. Oh man, we're gonna start ASMR.
Jeremy, I told Joel last week. I don't know if I told you or not, but I was like, man, I'm willing to stick this microphone down my throat for bit donations. So.
I saw you were gonna do some AMS. How the fuck you say that?
ASMR.
Yeah, I saw you were gonna do some of that to get some subs and some bits and stuff.
Yeah, we got the blow up hot tub on the way, so I'm just gonna fill a kiddie pool up in my office with water from my sink, and then be pretty much naked, and then that way, but like it's technically, and it's technically not sexual because I'm just swimming in my living room in a bathing suit.
Oh my god.
Motorola, thank you for the follow. I think you'll like us here.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Who are we kidding?
Comes into the first stream and we're talking about Steven Jensen's hot tub kiddie pool.
Hope y'all like Mario Kart.
Oh, good stuff. All right, let's go. Triple H, new champion. He's gonna take on. Not Bobby Lashley, because Lashley just lost. Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Oh, man. He's loading up. Loading up.
We're doing it, baby. We're doing it.
He's going Triple H, Shawn Michaels. After I had to... Didn't Shawn Michaels lose last week?
I don't remember anymore.
Oh, okay.
Just like WWE fans. Fair. I don't know.
Fair. So the story of this game, Steven Jensen, is Joel Pearl sucks and he has lost every week, and
I'm just throwing shit at the wall.
I continue to beat him, and Joel Pearl is very bad booker. Just not.
I disagree, but okay.
Not good at this.
I'm a great booker.
No.
I did see that the next WWE game is supposed to have GM mode again, right? So that's pretty cool. Like. I haven't seen anything like this in quite a while, what y'all are doing here. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
This is 2007 y'all are playing?
Yeah,
so,
we made the mistake of playing 2007 instead of 2006, because 2006 was a little bit more loose than 2007.
Boy, howdy.
But we've powered through it, and one of us has figured it out, and the other one is Joel Pearl.
The fuck, man. But yes, absolutely, yes. I'm just throwing shit at the wall because I'm here to banter with the chat and just toss shit at the wall. See what
Joel
happens.
has
It's
not
wonderful.
booked any rivalries. He doesn't know
No.
who his champions are.
I often have to check. That's true.
He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, everything is made up, and the wins and losses don't matter.
There you go. 50-50 booking.
Yeah, exactly. It works for WWE, so it could work for this.
Yeah, we don't get to even like pick the winners or anything unless we play the matches, which we're not going to do. So we're kind of at the mercy of the simulation if we actually want to like put the title on somebody. Like I was planning on like Kurt Angle kind of having a decent run with the title and doing a blow off match with Edge, and then Kurt Angle just like lost the title to Van Dam. And then Van Dam got squashed by Batista in a 2-minute Hell in a Cell match. So now Batista's my champ, which I'm fine with. Batista was my number 1 overall pick. But to try to be like, all right, we're going to blow off this Edge and Angle feud with a title match. It's like, nah, simulation's just going to kind of do what it wants. So
Yeah.
a lot of it's just sort
Yeah.
of made up. And it's
The points don't matter. That's right.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's fun. It's fun.
Could have done a hair versus hair match with Edge and Angle. That would have been
Yeah.
original.
If I could, I would. Look at Kane. Is he happy?
I'm
The
excited.
show
to be
is
working with
great. Oh.
I saw Benoit on here. Like, are you able to remove wrestlers, or like, what happens if he winds up your champion or something? You have to do
We have
something about
not.
that.
We're kind of just like not signing him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
he's a-
realize
he's a
you
free
have
agent
to assign
and-
him to a brand. Okay. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, you have to
He's-
buy him, do a whole thing.
Yeah, we're not signing that guy.
Yeah, understood. I was like, I was asking if there was a way to completely remove him, but that was, Sam, what's up, man? Or I always forget everyone's genders in our chats.
Yeah,
I
he's a
gender
guy.
everybody.
He's a
Okay.
dude.
Anytime I see a name that's like on the fence like that, I always want to double check. But Sam, I see him in here all the time. What's up, man?
Steven Jensen just calls everybody man anyway. It doesn't
Well, I
really
saw
matter.
everyone. I
true.
really do like call everyone man and dude, and then like occasionally someone's like, "Oh yeah, like I'm actually a girl," and I'm like, "Oh, no." I call Jesse dude all the time. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I don't mean anything by it. But yeah, Sam, what's up? I see Sam on Twitter all the time. What am I talking? I know exactly who Sam is. Yeah,
Sam is approximately 15, I believe.
Yeah, about that.
Sorry. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. So y'all are just like super tired.
Yeah,
trying to get through
I've not really slept. Yes, but and I'm gonna do it again tonight. I was telling Joel Pearl, I've trained my body to just not sleep until Thursday evening. So I'm fine. I've done a lot of CO coffee, so I'm good.
Gonna get some of
There
that
you
Force Sigmatic or whatever the hell.
I don't know
Sean
what that
has.
is, but I legit I think I've held it up before. Hold on, I'll grab it.
Oh, do you
Sam's-
have it?
Yeah, right
Sam says
here.
he's 20.
Was
Yeah,
it?
Sam says he's 21, by the way. Not
Yeah, he
15.
is.
No, he's not. I don't believe it.
Two-time caffeine Starbucks coffee. That's
Okay.
what I've got. You guys can, Jensen and Joel, if you look at the Skype, you can see it, and now people on the camera, you can see. Yes, it is Madagascar vanilla flavored coffee with 2 times caffeine. My Keurig K cups here. So that is all I have drank since 6 a.m. yesterday, and not only is it 2 times caffeine, I put a decent amount of sugar in it as well.
Oh my god.
Dude, have you ever? This is gonna sound very strange. There might
Taking
be,
a violent shit after all that coffee.
there might be, maybe someone else in the chat has ever heard of this. Have y'all ever heard of a Bombay? And I'm not talking about Gordon Bombay.
I
Like,
thought you were gonna talk about Coach Bombay.
yeah, I mean, I can talk about him a lot too. The goat of getting with hockey moms, Gordon Bombay. But a Bombay, it's like a prison, I would call it a meal, but like, you know how, like, I watch a lot of that kind of stuff where people go to jail or whatever and like they document it, and one of the things that they'll make be like, you know, especially if they can't get like drugs and stuff into their prisons, they make this thing called a Bombay, which is like you take like 6 packets of like instant coffee and you put it in a bowl. So we're talking off the bat, it's like 6 packets of coffee, and then they take like 2 big like pouches of Hawaiian Punch powder and they put it in there. And then they take Coca-Cola, like Pepsi, and they put that in there too, and like there might be something else I'm missing, and they mix it up like for like a half hour, and like there's like this weird chemical reaction that happens with all of it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It makes it this like almost like this Nickelodeon gack type substance.
Yeah.
And then they take that and they put that, they fill up a cup of water, and they just pour the goo into the water, and then they pour the rest of their soda in on top of it, and it all mixes up, and then they just like pound it. And it apparently has, between the chemical reactions and it just being like just overloaded with caffeine, they're like, there's guys in there that give themselves like heart attack. I'm not advising anyone do this, by the way. I'm just saying, like, I've seen this. Y'all are talking about coffee and like getting wired up. Like, that's what they're doing in prison to catch a buzz, is like making that concoction out of Hawaiian Punch coffee and soda. Like, oh my god, this is like such a bad idea. But I just saw that the other day. It just reminded me of it.
That sounds messy.
Yes.
Yeah, apparently it's delicious. Like, once again, I'm not advising anybody do this at all, but like the guy was saying it tasted really good who made it, so who knows. I used to do like the quad shots of like espresso when I worked retail. Like, you know what I mean? Like, put a bunch of espresso shots in a coffee and then drink that and go to work.
Yeah.
And I don't drink
Sorry,
coffee. You're good. Now I don't even drink coffee or caffeine really at all. Like these are like seltzer waters that I'm always drinking on stream. I have like nothing in them. But
that's better.
So basically, the moral of the story is, like, if anyone's gonna try Bombay, it should be Jeremy, because I feel like I feel like he might actually like it. But also don't want to, like, you know, advise anything that hurts Jeremy's health at all.
What's the worst that could happen, really?
Yeah, heart attack. But outside of that, like, it might be pretty fun.
Fine.
Yeah. Oh, everybody, go subscribe to Fightful Select and get that Fightful magazine. By the way, this is a good time to plug that while I'm waiting on y'all to set all this up. Like, yeah, check it out. There's some good articles in there. I wrote one if y'all want to read about Matt Cardona. Then I saw a bunch of good stuff in there. I read most of the magazine already today.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to spending some time with that tonight.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, the digital, like this month for Fightful Select subscribers, they just gave it away, which was awesome for the digital. And then I'm gonna order a couple copies for myself and a couple friends, just because, like, just as I've got an article in there, it'd be cool to have like a physical copy of that. But yeah, Fightful magazine is pretty sweet. I like the concept. I don't buy like physical stuff like that anymore, but like I saw like the Las Vegas Fight Shop was carrying it and stuff. Like, that's pretty badass.
There we go.
What is a Mae Oni?
What's this?
He's a basketball player. He's got traded to the Thunder. I don't know who this guy is.
Fightful Faithful.
Hey, Z Walker, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Thanks, man. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. It doesn't seem like he plays a lot. I don't know if he's actually any good. Sure, whatever. Seems like it's a nothing trade. What can you do?
Shut Up 4 in the chat is saying that he wants to try the Bombay, I think, is what he's saying. Yeah, once again, like, I am not advising anybody does that. Like, I don't want to be responsible if somebody, like, something bad happens to you if you do that, but, like, yeah, like he's saying, he says if the inmates say it's good, it's got to be good. Why would they lie?
Yeah, that's it.
Z Walker, we love the TEW here, especially myself. Are you done, Joel?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. We used to do a series, and at some point we will bring it back, a TEW booking series on the channel. 05, Jesus, I haven't played that shit in forever. But we played it on 2016. I still play 2020 every now and again. But we're going to do a TEW series again at some point. Made your own federation of screw events. Very nice. Yeah, big TEW fan myself. Joel Pearl, not as much because he's shitty at booking.
I don't book like that. I think we all know how I book, and that is by watching wrestling and being like, I think this is where it's going.
Yes. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Z Walker.
Let's hear it.
Baseball's best days play MLB The Show today. Very nice. This is the only time I actually play video games, so I don't actually get to play video games. JJ, we're gonna get it back. Joseph and I just gotta we gotta get on the same page with that. We'll figure it out. And Joseph's not in the position right now to do it. Okay, why isn't this storyline over with? I gotta run this match again. It seems bad. All right, well, my main two feuds are good. So we're good. Hold on, I gotta do a work thing.
Oh, Joel, I beat the rest of Mario Kart. Like, I got 3 stars on every single tournament now, from all the way from 50cc all the way through 200cc. I've gotten first place on every single one, all the stars. But
Jesus.
now I have a dilemma because I'm like, there's literally nothing left to accomplish in the game except for starting to grind online against like other real players, like, and trying to like climb the ranks of like that. So I might start getting pretty serious about like online Mario Kart here pretty soon.
Do that. I was gonna say pick up Mario Maker 2, and we can start doing the online play, the courses, the foreplay.
Okay.
Why are you guys doing foreplay for?
You know, foreplay is very important if you want to, get your
I
way
know.
to the top.
I know. EP has no complaints about the foreplay.
That's right.
I'm also still interested in Mario Golf. I watched another trailer for that the other day. And how's Odyssey going? You still playing that?
I haven't played it yet. I don't have it. It's new Soup Deluxe that I have.
Oh, you've been playing Super Deluxe. That's right.
And I'm still getting through Odyssey because I want to get all 880 moons, and I'm at 650 right now.
Right. Oh, that's what I was asking. How far you are on Odyssey now?
Yeah. Odyssey, yeah. I'm still grinding on Odyssey. I had to slow down for the last week because of Christmas time and all the other stuff going on. But yeah,
gotcha.
That's the thing.
I had a dream about that game the other night. Like, it was so weird. I was like dreaming about like how you can throw the Mario's Cappy, I guess they call it, right? You can like throw them at like I just had this weird dream about like using it and playing the game and like throwing it on random stuff. And it had to have been because me and you were talking about the game. I don't know why else I would have been thinking about this while I was sleeping, but now I really want to play it even more. Like, I saw like a picture of like a gigantic like dinosaur that like he turned into or something. I was like, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, you can capture. There's so I've learned about so many different ways to like speed run the game and different versions that people play, and one of them includes like, you know how like people do it by percentage speed runs.
Yes.
So one of them is there's like nipple speed run, where like you grind to see how fast you can get Mario do it, like a topless Mario wearing a bathing suit, because that costs 1,000 coins and you can only get it in one specific place. So there's that, and then there's one called I think Dino Percent, where you have to basically capture all 3 dinosaurs, but face the 4th dinosaur as well, because there's a 4th one in Metro where you have to race him or not die. So yeah, that's
very interesting. So I got a ton of categories for this game, because usually it's like an any percent category or like, you know what I mean, something pretty generic. These are like very specific. Okay.
Yeah, these are like meme ones.
Yeah.
There's like any dog percent is a very special one. Doggo percent, where you have to meet all the dogs in the kingdoms that will dig up moons for you if you befriend them. That's another one. Dude, Odyssey speedrunning is like the dumbest and funnest thing I've ever listened to and watched.
But all the stuff you just said individually together sounds like it'd be a fun game. Like, minus the speedrunning aspect, like everything you just mentioned, it's like,
for sure,
all the stuff I would want to play in a game. Like, it's making me want to play. I'm probably just gonna get this game soon. I really wish Dave and Buster's had it so I could just go win it for cheap.
I was saying, man, if you get Super Mario Maker 2, we can mess around with that online and people can join us in there as well.
Okay, cool. I've never
multiplayer too.
Okay, nice. So I've never played that, but I'm aware of it. That's basically like you make all your own like courses and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can make your own. You can play other people's courses. I usually just play other people's courses. I don't make any. I was thinking about on this channel, on the Fightful channel, doing a endless, either normal or expert, going for 1,000 clears. See if I can get that content going on this channel, and then we can carry it over to YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
I'm down. Is that game still like $60 or whatever, like most of the Nintendo games?
It's been put on sale a bunch of times by Nintendo. So you
Okay.
can probably find it for a good price. If not like through Nintendo, you can probably buy the cartridge for cheap.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get that game. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, and like we can tag team that game and it'd be a lot of fun too.
JJ.
Yeah,
Oh, go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Joe.
No,
I
this
just
is
saw.
you.
We literally just parroted each other. All three of those things we just said to each other, the same thing at the same exact time. JJ with the highlighted message says, "Before I forget, Jensen, the weekender you do, I've become a full-time GCW fan. I'll be buying every show. Last year, I saw the big match like Mox and Gage. I saw Jeff Jarrett's return, and now I can't miss a show. Thanks, man, for covering all sorts of wrestling, which I'm discovering so much new talent." I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. That's the biggest thing I pride myself on with doing the Weekender, is trying to like expose fans to wrestlers that they maybe haven't seen before, or people that I think you're going to be seeing on mainstream TV and stuff. And GCW is becoming, I mean, it is, as far as I'm concerned, it's the third biggest brand in the United States, and that's really cool that you're watching it now. I appreciate the kind words, and yeah, I hope people like the show, because that's the main focus of it. I go through a lot of results and stuff, you know, tell you the finishes of matches and where I kind of think things are heading. But like the most fun I have on that show is just like highlighting indie talent. So that's cool for you to say that, man.
Totally.
Steven Jensen, do you want to give me on-air credit for my great call on Homicide?
I will absolutely do that, Jeremy. Yeah, so and it made a lot of sense with it being Hammerstein, right? But
Hello.
Homicide he hasn't been like highlighted as like one of their main guys really, but
Yeah.
but he has like so much built-in credibility that like you know what I mean, like it's all gonna work out really well, I think. And Jeremy called it. He called Homicide. I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be versus Mox. I mean, it sounds like he's doing the show. I don't know if anyone's saying anything different yet or not, or if it's like fully confirmed. But
I would imagine Moxley returns to AEW maybe as soon as tomorrow night, and they're gonna do it against Moxley, because at this point, like, if you're like, they've already sold out the Hammerstein, but I think they've sold it out, like, and especially booking that Rumble, I think they've sold it out on like almost the rumor and the, not confirmation, because confirmation is confirmation, but they've sold it out on the idea that Moxley is going to be there. And again,
Right.
doing the Rumble, like, you're not going to do that Rumble and crown the number one contender and say Moxley is not, he's the champion until he loses that belt, unless he's coming back. So I would imagine Moxley is coming back it feels like he's going to be there for that GCW show. It feels like he's also going to be in AEW sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Yeah, that all makes sense, especially because GCW, like you said, they've made it a point to like say that he's going to be the champion until he loses that belt, because otherwise they would have just kind of like probably had him vacate by now and would have just done like Nick Gage versus Homicide or something for a vacant title.
Yeah.
But you got to assume the way that they've booked this and the way that they're kind of selling the show, that which leads me to the question: who does Nick Gage wrestle on the show?
I do not know. Like, maybe they go outside name.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, yeah, maybe.
Dude, you know it would be great if they could pull it off. If they could they've run the Jericho rematch in GCW.
Ooh,
That'd be cool.
That'd be huge.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
That would be huge. Yeah, I feel like they might have to go, because they definitely need a big name for it, unless they do the Cardona match. But like, I know
That's also
Cardona's
very
kind of doing
possible.
stuff with like sort of Effie, and now Jarrett's involved with that as well. So I don't know where Cardona like fully fits into that, but You could do the Cardona match again at Hammerstein.
Yeah, you could also do. You could definitely do that. You can maybe do, like Cardona and AJ Gray, because like AJ needs a big match for that.
Could see that.
And they have the link with both being like involved with Effie and everything.
Yep.
So there's a lot you can do, but I think that Homicide and Mox, that's pretty badass that they're gonna do that match. And you know, they're gonna have to have something big for Atticus, because he's ultra over right now. He was getting cheered over a lot of the baby faces this past weekend.
Yeah.
So, not that I want him to turn babyface right now or anything like that, but him and Jordan Oliver have had a really good feud this year, and then like Nick Wayne kind of being a part of that too and stuff. But I think they've done a really good job, and they still have one more big show or weekend before Hammerstein. I think in like a couple weeks maybe.
Yeah, they have next week, right, in Chicago.
Yes.
I don't think they have anything this week. I could be mistaken, but I don't think they have anything this week. They have next week in Chicago, and then they have Hammerstein the week after. I believe that's the schedule. What up, guys? What up, man?
Heyo. Hey, NHL HHCL fan. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Welcome. You know, they could also maybe do Gage in Cologne for the Ultraviolent title.
Oh, true.
That's an option, yeah.
Yeah. The good thing is, like, they're so stacked right now with who they have as regulars, and like how over they are with that audience, and then like just peppering in like some bigger names just to really put this thing over the top. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to. Oh, and by the way, I'll be doing the post show for that with Righteous Reg. I'm looking forward to that a lot. So,
I saw that.
We'll be there. We'll be on right after the show's over this time. It won't be like a next day thing. It'll be
nice.
Hammerstein ends, me and him go live. So nice. I'm really looking forward to that.
Very nice.
Good stuff.
Okay, I'm set. My undercard is kind of like all over the place. My top programs are really good though, and that's pretty much what's carrying me anyway. We're kicking off some new rivalries here. We are, I think, finally wrapping up this Regal, Boogeyman, Tori Wilson, Mickey James. I gave them singles matches. Be proud, everybody. I gave them singles matches.
Very proud.
Yeah, so I think we're good. We got everybody on the card that we need to be with. Foley and Booker, yeah, Carlito. Okay, yeah, that's the match I'm doing. All right,
fellas. I gotta pop off of here.
All right, Jensen, thanks for joining us, buddy.
Man. Yeah, no problem, guys. Y'all have a good one. I guess I'll see. I don't know when I'll see you guys next. I guess I'll see Joel on Thursday.
Yep.
And probably you too, Jeremy. Are you gonna be there to play some games?
He's gonna probably pass out.
All right.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna 100% be sleeping Thursday by the time you guys are on the air.
Well, I may pop in tonight on the Wrestle Kingdom watch along if I'm still awake. Okay. So
I'll see you on there depending on what time you pop on.
Okay, cool. All right, fellas. See you in the chat.
Bye, buddy. Yes, I see that. We'll leave Steven Jensen's beautiful face on there, frozen.
Guys, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yes,
hey, we're doing well. How are you?
Oh, sorry, Joel.
Sorry. No, go.
We said hi to Skies. We can say hi again, but I'm trying to talk NBA trades.
Please talk.
Yes, it looks like that OKC has gotten a second-round pick for Oni, and then they're going to just waive Oni. So, just another way to get another second-round pick because
Oni Lorcan?
No, Miko.
Oni Lorcan's playing basketball.
I mean, he'd probably be pretty good at it. I don't know, man. All right, here we go. We're booked. Joel Pearl, simulate your dumb show that no one cares about.
Let's. Do you want to watch a match?
We can. It's 4:11. Usually we book 2 shows and we watch some of the matches. We'll watch. I don't know what you have booked. I didn't book like any like. I
booked a hardcore match between Triple H and Shawn Michaels. We can watch that. We're doing that.
Okay.
And then there's a Numaga match in there versus JBL and First Blood. I think we can make use of those.
Okay, we can watch both of those. That's fine.
All right. Well, let's start by doing a tornado tag. It's Lashley and Bob Holly.
What do your people got all these different partners for?
Everybody's breaking up.
You do the Battle Bowl theory here of just like, hey, let's just team some random people together, huh?
Kennedy and Shelton Benjamin win the match. That's all that matters here.
God bless.
John Cena loses his title. He's shuffled down the card. He's going to have to face the newcomer, Trevor Murdoch, with his manager, Trish Stratus.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Jeez,
here
you're
we go.
burying John Cena. He's
Trevor
losing to
Murdoch.
Murdoch.
Oh, the John Cena redemption
Joel,
story.
this is why your roster sucks. This is why your shows suck. You got your most popular person on match 2.
Well, no, because then Lita comes out and she's like, hey, I'm not a loser like you, and your man may have won, but I'm going to beat you next. And in a submission match, no less. Lita versus Trish Stratus for the Women's Championship. Let's see. Lita defends her title successfully.
This show sucks.
Tornado tag for the World Tag Team titles. Undertaker and Kane versus Mark Henry and Snitsky, the newcomer. Mark Henry introduces Snitsky as his new tag team partner, and on his first night, loses to Kane and Undertaker. Here we go.
Trade me John Cena.
No, never.
Coward.
All right, here's Umaga versus JBL. We're gonna watch this match.
All right.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Trade me John Cena.
Yeah, NWA World Heavyweight Champion, 10 pounds of gold holder,
Yeah, sure.
Trevor Murdoch defeats John Cena.
Uh-huh.
Here comes Umanga.
Skip these entrances.
Why? It's the best one.
Yeah, but I don't want WWE to be mad about these copyrights. We can watch the Triple H entrance. See, we can spin the title. I can yell at you to spin the title.
My God, look at JBL.
Jibbles.
Jabel's got the thing on stage.
How'd that thing get up there?
I don't know. They drove it up. Oh, who's this guy? I don't know who that guy is. Never seen him before. They drove it up the sides.
Oh, okay.
So I must have done that way.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Load. All right, here we go.
What is this, a first blood match?
This is a first blood match for the Intercontinental Championship.
God. This match can't take forever.
No, it's not. This is a match to end all matches.
They're working
right
the
here.
leg in this first blood match.
Yeah, first blood can come from anywhere. Oh, right in the dick.
What if he starts bleeding from his dick?
Can you prove it to the ref without it being too lewd?
Yeah, because he's wearing black pants. That was a good call to ensure that if there was blood from the dick, it would not be seen. You could make it discreet. If you were wearing white tights, then
see all that blood from that dick.
Yeah, the blood from the dick could
be
blood. More noticeable. So good call by both men to wear the black tights in this first blood match.
Josh Button saying they're working the leg to slow him down. As if JBL can't get any slower. Oh, he just kicked him in the dick too.
Jeez.
It's going to be a Rochambeau contest. Oh, I poked him in the eye. He can bleed from that.
I guess technically, sure.
There's a Vince for President sign in the crowd, so you know that they're really into it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Mm-hmm. What is this wheelbarrow?
Is he in a wheelbarrow? Oh my God.
Oh damn. Can bleed internally at best. Do you think he can make him bleed with a spike?
Maybe. You spike him on the forehead.
I guess, yeah.
Totally happened. Look at these kicks to the back. Oh, he blocked that one.
Oh. All right, back to the leg.
He's fucking worked the leg bullshit in a first blood match. Some Okada-ness right here. Put him in a money clip.
You fucking loved that last night.
Dude, I gotta watch that shit again today. He's gonna do another 45-minute match with Ospreay where he puts him in the money clip for half of it.
Yeah. Sean asked me to moderate the post show tomorrow that Denise is doing. So by the way, 4 p.m. tomorrow, youtube.com/Fightful. Denise Salcedo is going to do a Wrestle Kingdom wrap up. I will be there, not on camera, but I will be taking your super chats and humper chats.
I will be there maybe on camera, or I will not be there at all.
I feel like Sean's just gonna show up after he does listen to your boy.
Man, I got invited to. No, Sean hasn't watched. Sean would have to watch the full show. I know for a fact he's not watched all of night one because he asked me, "What should I watch? I don't want to watch anything I don't need to." And I told him Shibata and the last 2 matches. You can skip the rest. So
Yep.
yeah, so I know he has not watched everything, and I imagine tomorrow at some point he will message me and be like, "What should I watch from night 2?" And I'll tell him
And the answer will
Shibata
be
and the last 2
matches.
matches, and you can skip the rest.
Yeah, but list goes on. Shut Up For only goes for like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So it would only be a little bit.
I got invited to do the show with Denise, and I said it depends on how I am feeling. And then yeah, so it depends on how I am feeling. So it's possible that I do it, and it's possible that I don't do it. See, the thing is like Andrew and I are gonna do our show at 6:30, and we'll probably talk a little bit about Wrestle Kingdom stuff. So I don't want to just go on that show and be like, oh yeah, by the way, here's a repeat everything I said. It might not be so bad because Andrew just carry things as he has always done with me.
Good dude.
Yes, the best. So I don't know. I might pop on. I might say hi to Denise since that's my buddy, or I might just not do that at all because I'll be very tired. Where's John Cena versus Monty Brown? What are you talking about, JJ? Don't tease that.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, no.
Cena.
JJ.
Oh, if Cena had joined 2000s TNA.
Oh.
Cena versus Jarrett. They're saying.
Oh boy, that would be something.
You're half asleep. You're Dunsky.
Dude, I'm so tired. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I booked my shows. I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep a little bit. I've already done. I kept working, which is why I'm like really stupid. Is like I didn't even like lay down and just like, all right, let me rest. I was like, I'm awake. I may as well work. That's how just dumb I am. Very stupid.
You're not stupid. You're addicted to workahol.
No, I'm just kind of dumb.
Well,
Look at you,
can feel
manga.
that way, but I disagree.
Double what?
You can feel that way, but I disagree. What is he doing? Is he putting out the cigarette? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, the Nash Knife Powerbomb.
Yeah, from JBL.
Yeah.
Is he doing the monkey flip?
Dude, Kevin Nash fucking ruled.
Oh my god, will that make him bleed?
No. I mean, Kevin Nash still
Gonna make-
fucking rules, but, like, what a tremendous worker.
Kevin Nash will be in Detroit next week.
Hell
for
yeah.
DCW.
Hell yeah.
He's just monkey flipping him everywhere.
Dude, did either of these guys have, like, blood moves?
Probably. Monkey flip party. Look at this shit.
Jesus. That's not a monkey flip, Joel.
Oh, whatever. It's a catapult.
Yeah, catapult.
Catapult
Jesus,
party.
Joel. Learn
Dude, I
the
don't-
moves.
No. If I wanted to look it up, I'd look it up. There you go. Poke him in the eye.
Learn the moves.
Never. Well, if the commentary on WWE doesn't learn the moves, why should I?
Because you're supposed to be better than the WWE commentary. Is that really like what you want to compare yourself to? Is like, well, WWE doesn't do it. I'm
Buddy,
not
I'll
going to
do it.
do it.
I'll do it better than them when they pay me.
Have some
do it better.
pride, Joel Pearl.
No, I have no pride. I have pride for money, is what I have.
I mean, fair. But
Hello.
like, is this match over?
No, they're still trying to figure out ways to make each other bleed.
Yeah, they're not. They're in the yellow head. Like they got to get the head down. How's your
Trying
head,
to get those
Joel
head
Pearl?
butts. What was that?
How's your head?
It's okay. It's in the green, I'd say.
Yeah.
I'm feeling all right. Got some caffeine. I had a nice breakfast.
That's good.
Whatever song reference you were trying for, I didn't
It
really
wasn't
pay attention to it.
Her song reference.
What? Oh no.
Oh man, I'm just like popping myself in my own mind. I don't assume anyone's understanding what I'm saying, but in my head, it's very funny.
There's the spike.
The spike. I don't think it's a blood move though.
No.
He can
he's gotta
bleed from
make
the
him-
throat. What if he just like cut his throat because he spiked him so much?
Fine with that. Let's do it.
Works, right?
What's he gonna do? He's gonna try and make him bleed this way. If this works, sure.
I don't think I don't know if these guys got blood moves, man. Or at least JBL's head is in the red. There we go. Punch the shit out of him.
Yeah.
There we
possible.
go.
Perfect. Umaga retains as he should. Good shit.
Should have done that earlier. Just punching the shit out of him. Well, it wasn't coughed up. He just, busted him open hard way. Great job, you
Distracted.
manga. Alright, you're gonna watch your main event. You gotta spin the belt. If the belt doesn't spin, Joel,
We both know it won't spin because Triple H is the champion.
why does that matter?
Apparently it matters. We're gonna try. We're
Oh
gonna try.
boy,
For
why
some
does it
reason-
do that?
I have no idea. Oh no, it's doing it again.
Whatever,
Oh,
just run your dumb main event. Let's see what happens.
I'm so scared.
What do you know? No, don't simulate. Just run your main event. See what happens.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the match you want. Did you know your time is up? My time is now.
Huh?
Your time is up. My time is now.
I don't know anything, man.
Let's go. Press the button.
Spin! Spin the belt! Joel!
I'm pressing it.
Joel, why doesn't it spin?
Can you press R2?
I'm pressing it. Joel! It moved a little bit. I saw it.
Yeah, I moved as he went down the aisle.
Joel, you're pressing too many buttons. Stop. Let me press it. Joel, it doesn't spin!
I'm very upset. I don't like it.
Oh!
Go back to the full shot. Very upset.
Oh!
There
Joel!
was a Noah show this morning.
Yeah, I heard there was a Noah show this morning. I didn't watch it. I heard it was a thing.
Do do da do 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 da do 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 skipped.
Oh! Why
Listening
didn't
to
you
Jeff
spin the
Hardy's
belt?
favorite band right now.
Why didn't
What's
you
wrong?
spin the belt?
They won't spin the belt. They won't do it. All right, here we go. Main event time.
Who cares? I've seen this match a million times.
I know, but this time it's a hardcore match, so they can bring in the toys. Oh my God, is it already over?
Literally the first match Shawn Michaels had back after his hiatus was a hardcore match against Triple H, Joel.
First of all, that was clearly an unsanctioned match.
It was the same thing.
Dan, you can spam our Discord with any information about Noah. Just do it in the Noah section. I don't actually think we have a Noah
Have a
section.
Noah section?
I don't think we have a Noah section.
You should.
I could just make a
feel
Japanese
like
wrestling section. We have a New Japan pay-per-view section.
They don't do pay-per-views.
They do special premium live events. That's right.
No, they just do like events. Like, all their shit's on New Japan World, so.
JJ, I tried both. I tried pressing R2 and I tried.
He doesn't know what he's
holding R2.
doing, JJ.
Buddy, you couldn't do it either.
We've established this. It's not my belt to spin.
You could do it, I'm sure.
Not my belt to spin. I can't spin a belt that's not mine. That's grand theft larceny.
I don't think that's what that is. But I
Oh!
appreciate you trying. Jeremy's broken. He'll fade away and classify himself as obsolete.
I got the speaking of broken, I got the scoops on the Matt Hardy podcast from John Alba.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me all the scoops.
Well, Matt Hardy does a podcast with John Alba.
That sounds awful. I don't like it. Are you excited for the Karrion Kross to join the Major League Wrestling?
Huh? Oh, I saw that tease.
TikTok.
I mean, sure. I don't watch MLW, so
Not your problem.
whatever. I'm gonna have Jack's MLW.
Are you gonna do my
MLW
Major League
minute on
the Major League Minute. I pitched it last week on the show.
Yeah, the MLW minute on the Distraction channel. I'm gonna try to do like more shorts and stuff on the channel. I would like to do if Jack could do like an MLW minute. If like O'Neal wanted to do like, I know Joseph mentioned like the Bob Observer. I want to do something with like Jarrett Bailey's dating life. These people seem interested in that.
He followed me today.
Hey, Jarrett's a
Twitter.
good guy. Not Pat McAfee. Tremendous man.
Not Padma.
Yeah. I was stunned to see that kid was like 19 or however old he is.
Everyone here is 16.
I
What's
know,
going on?
everyone's so fucking young.
Oh man, it's like streamer burnout is real, and like I want to reach out to other streamers who are about our age and ask them about family balancing and like how they deal with partners as they're, longtime streamers, because I think that's an interesting balance that needs to be struck.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I think I've done a decent job this past month. It's gonna ramp up a little bit here.
Yeah.
The coming months and years, because I have a very understanding girlfriend, and I'm hoping to have some very understanding girlfriend's kids.
Girlfriend's kids. Valid. Yeah, I see everyone in the chat talking about their ages, and yeah, it sounds about right. 19. I know Sam is 16.
Sam is 12.
Wow, we're regressing, are we?
I don't know, man. Is this match over? Oh, it
It
is.
is now. He just beat the shit out of Shawn Michaels. Shawn was having some trouble. He kicked out of a sledgehammer into a pedigree, and then it took another chair shot in a pedigree.
He did the Tiger Driver on him. It's
Let's see if
all
I
about
can
the game.
spin the belt.
What theme does Triple H have?
I don't know. You
Spin
have
the
audio.
belt!
I'm trying.
Spin it! Spin it! Oh! I want it to spin.
Spin the belt.
Oh! Alright, skip. It's not gonna spin. You broke
I
the
hate this
game,
game.
Joel.
This game ruins me.
Alright, we're gonna watch one of my maybe you may have just simulated my two matches. My two
Yeah.
big matches. You did.
Why does it keep doing this?
That's so weird. What if we just watch it again?
Could you imagine?
What would happen?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay.
Click watch.
Alright.
Dan, I had heard that you and Sam are going to do a Noah podcast. I think that's really cool. I think it's very interesting.
Oh, sweet, guys.
I'm all about our pals trying the talkie talk and trying the content route. It's not easy, but when you're having fun with it, it is easy.
I like when I don't know if we deserve any credit for it, but I'm going to take all of the credit. I like when the friends of the community get together and do cool stuff together. And I will support by saying everyone should watch and listen and retweeting and stuff. You guys have always been very kind to us. I don't know anything about Noah. I'd say I'd like to get into it, but the truth is I have enough stuff to watch and cover that I don't have time to get into anything. So
I think it's just a rematch between these two.
yeah, it is. I knew that's what it was gonna be.
Why are we?
I just want to see if like it gives the result now.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see now if JBL wins. Does the win go to JBL? Like, this is what I want to figure out.
Apparently, the NXT Championship match tonight will be commercial free.
Who's in that?
Braun Breaker and what's his face? Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh.
NXT's Twitter just announced it. Presented commercial free.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
That's good.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be watching.
I plan on watching. I guess. I'm so tired.
You need a nap, dude.
I'm going to after this show.
Good.
I forgot there's another
Wrestle
Wrestle Kingdom tonight.
There's another one on Saturday if you really care.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen on that show. It feels like that's just gonna be a show where it's just like these matches happen and like there's really nothing like noteworthy from that. And
It's
like,
gonna be.
I don't know if I
Gleet.
need to like stay up for that.
It's gonna be Gleet takes over at the end of the night, and the story becomes New Japan Pro Wrestling versus Gleet.
What time's that show?
Seema's Gleet. Starts at 4, I think, or no, it starts at 3. Pretty
So
sure
the
it's at
same
3.
time the other ones have started.
I think it's actually later.
Joel, you don't actually know. You're just like making shit up. Hold on.
No, I'm not. Someone told me it starts an hour later.
No, you just making it up.
Yeah, you're right. Doors are at 5.
Hold on.
Or doors are at 3, bells are at 5.
Joel, stop it.
It's true. There it is.
Stop
I'm
it.
on the New Japan website.
Stop
Doors
it.
at 3, bell time at 5.
Stop it, Joel.
What do you want?
Joel, stop. It's not on
What
New
can I do?
Japan World. What's it on?
No, it's not.
Oh, that's lame. How am I supposed to watch it? Is it like Japanese commentary only?
It feels that way.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough to deal with. I don't know, man.
Fucking 10-man.
I don't know. Like,
It's the ultimate. It's like it's Bola Night 3, but like reversed.
that might be one where that might be one where like I just get up at like 6 a.m. and then just like catch up. If I got to do like stories from it, I'll just knock them out in like an hour and not actually watch it or something. Like that's legitimate what happened there. Is like Friday I'll be around to like cover this shit. Saturday's gonna be a long night. Is it Thursday yet?
There are 11 matches.
What?
There are 11 matches on night 3.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, apparently Kelly and Chris Charlton said they're going to do commentary for night 3. I mean, it makes sense considering they're both locked in their respective mothers' basements doing commentary.
Guys, what day is it?
But it's only available to buy on Abima
Huh?
for $34 because it's for charity.
Yeah, it's available to watch elsewhere.
And then it'll be added to New Japan World and Wrestle Universe a week later.
Well, again, that's probably a show where it's like, all right, I'll go to bed Friday night, and I get up at 6 o'clock anyway, maybe 7 because it's the weekend, and I'll just get up and I'll just cover it all at 7 o'clock in the morning instead of actually like staying up and watching it live. Franco said, "Fuck charity."
Yeah, that's right. No stakes.
Why do we rewatch this match?
Because you were like, maybe it'll give a different reaction, a different finish.
I don't sound like that.
Oh, good shit.
Spike 'em. Oh, he's got the claw on him. Got the claw.
Man, look at that.
Got the claw. 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 My God, claw
awesome.
tossed him. That kind of rolled.
Now do the thing.
Spike him.
Look at the head. It's done.
Kick. Spike him. I think he tried
Do
there.
the spike, you fucking dick.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Now punch him in the head. Bust him open.
Kick him in the dick.
There's kids outside running.
Hmm?
The kids, they're like running. They're very loud.
You should go outside and be like, hey kid, you stop doing that Nazi stuff.
No,
But you gotta sound exactly like
kids
that.
are cool.
No, they're not.
Joel,
As
you're
someone who's
about to
about to
have
have
one
one.
pretty soon.
Yeah, I am. But as someone who's about to have a child, I don't think they're cool.
Well, you probably like shouldn't have one if you don't like them.
I didn't say I didn't like them. I just think they're not cool.
Are you gonna spit in their faces because they're not cool?
Yeah, I'm gonna chew up an entire apple, and then baby bird style, spit it in their face.
Good job, Sam,
we're
that you
doing the
made
spot
yourself
again.
dinner without any help.
Hey, what'd you make?
Wheelbarrow toss.
Dude, we've seen this before. We're getting to the finish.
Spike him!
He spikes him in like a minute.
This is not the exact same match, Joel.
Yeah, but he did that wheelbarrow.
Oh
spot.
shit, he just
Oh, he's
fucking
outside.
freaking fall away,
Franco's like,
slammed
"Kids
him to
suck,
the
I
outside. That was awesome.
Good stuff. Yeah, Franco was saying, "Nah, kids suck. I have two." There you go.
Wow. Spike him! Oh, here we go. You can spike him.
Kick him in the
What's he
dick.
doing? Oh, can he be busted
Katie,
open?
dude, the
One.
easiest fucking shit. Good stuff.
2, 3,
4.
4,
How about 5?
5.
Maybe 6?
No.
Blocked. Grabbed him by the nipples and pushed him off the turnbuckle.
You made some Kevin Durant?
Nice.
Fuck Kevin Durant.
I agree. Very easy to make KD. Come on. They're just doing a standoff spot now.
Oh shit, Josh, I think you're right. Like, I thought he saved up his finisher. Did he get blocked? Sorry.
I thought he saved it up too.
Yeah, he got blocked. Fall away slam
you
to the
toss him
outside
outside
again. That
again?
rolled. Okay, Josh is paying more attention than we are.
Yeah. We're both like, is it over yet?
Should have watched the Shawn Michaels Triple H match again. At least that one
We
would
should have.
been quicker. Hip toss. Oh, hit him with the JBL move. I don't know what his finisher is in this game. Clothesline from Hell, I assume?
I think it is, yeah. It's still, he's JBL at this point. Like, he's not John Bradshaw Layfield.
Jibbles.
Jables.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Kick him in the dick.
Oh, wait.
He's gonna do the Nash. Yeah, the Nash,
Nash
bomb again.
knife. That's not his finish, is it?
Don't think so. Clothesline and a power bomb.
That's his finish.
He's got to make him bleed.
Well, he should get on that. He's
So
going
kick
for
him in
the
the
dick blood.
Referee checking on the dick.
I
No
think it's
problems
bleeding.
there. We go
Oh,
back.
here we go.
That's it. Can't make him bleed from the side of the head.
Maybe.
Oh my god. Umaga's still in the yellow for his head though.
Oh, he's working it over, man.
Yeah, he is.
Here he goes. He's twisting the neck. He's gonna pop his head off. That'd make him bleed. There he
Still
goes.
doing it.
Punch him in the head. Oh. He's got the Nash knife again.
What?
Is he gonna Nash knife him? Is he gonna close on him?
What is going on? We just watched this match. Oh, here we go. Damn it. Come on, Umaga.
Oh, they both got red in the head. Joel Pearl, how's your
Let's
head?
go. Dead.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, Umaga has healed
yeah.
his head. Oh! Oh! Oh, here you go. Punch him in the face a bunch. Come
Take him
on!
out.
Do the face punch move.
Head dead.
Maybe we get O'Neal to say head dead.
Head dead.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
national
doing it
anthem
again. Man, why?
Whatever if it leads to him punch him in the head like he did last time.
Yep. Let's go. Oh, here we go. It's Catapult Central.
You love that move.
What's going on, King of Pro? How you doing?
Hello, King of Pro.
Just gotta flip him around the ring.
If he bleeds,
Hello.
I do not care.
Fightful Faithful.
Yeah, just get to the finish here. Jabel's just waiting. Come on, Umanga.
This match is gonna
Umanga.
wrap up soon.
Seriously, I don't know why we redid it. Okay, let's go. Just punch him in the face.
I
Here we
kicked him.
go, outside the ring. Oh, don't wait, get it out. Hey, cheers. Thanks for the follow, King of Pro.
Thanks, buddy.
Follows us because of GM content
STO.
over here. Doing all the time.
There we go. There's the head punches.
Let's go.
There we go.
Yes! Umanga, twice in a row.
Is it actually gonna give him the win though?
That's the question.
What if it's still like not a victory, and after all that we have to simulate, and then
And it
JBL wins
happens
the
the other way
simulation?
around. Oh, he's so fucking pissed. Here we go. Oh my god.
That's
it
exactly. Oh, dude, if we simulate this, simulate it and see what happens. If JBL wins the simulation.
happened. I'm so scared.
At least the
Okay,
Mega
thank
won.
God.
That's good.
And in the other match, Triple H won pretty handily.
Yeah. Well, Shawn
Mother-
Michaels won this one. At least we didn't watch it twice.
Triple H was all like, "Oh, bro, I need to be better," and then we were like, "Okay, cool, win the title." And now he's back to losing. Fucking useless.
All right, your show's
That's
done.
everything.
Time to, even though you spoiled the results of my two main events on your show.
I don't know what the hell happened.
Tori Wilson has defeated Mickey James. William Regal has defeated the Boogeyman. Oops. Kid Cash has defeated Psychosis. Foley won this,
Mick
which
Foley
is
gets a
good.
win.
Yeah. Kurt Angle won the Fatal 4-Way, and Rey Mysterio beat Batista in a non-title match. This was a very throwaway show. I had no gimmicks, no titles, just I did a show.
Just wrestling.
I think you won this week. I legitimately think you won this week. I
legitimately did
barely
not think
tried.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I won by 10.
A whole 10,000 fans. Good
Woo.
job. Trish has gotten an injury. Good going.
Whatever. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I did. That was not a great show on my part. I didn't have any gimmicks. I just kind of did stuff. Starting new feuds and everything. I let you go out with a nice win, Joel. You're welcome.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. I
Hey,
guess.
you had a nice 4-star main event.
Yeah, if only we had seen it more than one time.
3 stars. It's not a bad show. You finally booked correctly. That John Cena booking wasn't.
The John
good,
Cena match was
but,
silly. Yeah.
There we go. Mine was. I'm starting new stuff here, so that was about what I expected. Honestly, the main event stuff kind of carried me, but my undercard was weak. I'm still
Get the builds.
still feeling good about everything. Like if we go to the reports and we go to the fan support, still pretty wide gap there.
For now. For now.
Pretty wide gap there.
For now.
That
We'll
little
see.
10,000 fans ain't gonna hurt me too much on that.
We'll get there. Don't you worry.
Ain't
We'll
gonna-
pay off some stuff.
Ain't gonna hurt me. I ain't too worried about those 10,000 fans. We're about to get SummerSlam in about 5 weeks on this show. It'll be good. All right, everybody. We'll be back on this channel at 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. What time you guys start? Joe?
Probably somewhere around that time.
Okay. We'll be back on the channel at a time of time.
Before Wrestle Kingdom goes live on the air.
There you
There's no real pre-show match. So we can just play loose.
Okay.
But come and hang out with us.
Yes. Come hang out. We'll be back for the Wrestle Kingdom watch along. We'll also be back Friday afternoon. What's the game we're playing? That our buddy
It Takes
Chris
Two.
Yeah, It Takes Two. We're gonna be playing that. That's the new campaign game. Joel Pearl can play with me. That doesn't sound right. Joel Pearl and I can play with each other.
Thursday night, Jensen and I will be playing some video games. Saturday, we're back again. We're going to be doing a Hard to Kill and Battle of the Belts watch along.
There you go.
It's a busy week for us here on the Twitch.
There you go. We're busy on the Twitch. We're doing stuff on the Distraction channel. We're doing stuff on all the channels. On the Fightful website, doing stuff and things and whatnot. All right, guys, enjoy your night.
Hold on, don't. Let's raid Steven Larson.
Okay, raid somebody.
Let's go. We're gonna raid Steven Larson. How's
Steven Larson.
Everybody, go say hi. They're talking about wrestling, just like y'all want to talk about wrestling. Go hang out with them. We'll hang out with the pals for a little bit, and we'll see you all tonight for Wrestle Kingdom watch along. Go tell Steven Larson that Wrestle Kingdom watch along. Come watch with us. Okay, bye.
We like Steven Larson. Bye, everybody. Wait, how do I end this thing?